As a special birthday treat to myself, and after completing the long distance trail of the Dales Way, which you can see in my Dales Way series of videos if you've not seen them already, we decided to spend a couple of days exploring Windermere Lake, and it certainly gave us plenty of opportunities to discover and explore places we haven't been to before. So join us as we enjoy a fabulous couple of days, enjoying the delights that this beautiful lake has to offer.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
The long, thin lake itself forms the central spine of the Windermere Lake area, and at 10.5 miles long, 1 mile wide and 220 feet deep, it is the largest natural lake in England. We based ourselves at Bowness-on-Windermere, which is Lakeland's most popular holiday resort and an excellent centre for boating activities. It has over 10,000 boats registered. A boat trip on Windermere Lake cruises is the most popular attraction in Cumbria, and we spent a fantastic day sailing around and exploring some wonderful hidden gems that the shores of the lake have to offer. Cruises vary in length from 45 minutes to 3 hours, or you can even spend all day on and around the lake with a Freedom of the Lake ticket. There are various tickets available, and we chose to buy the Walker's ticket, which runs from April to October. The Walker's ticket combines 3 boat cruises with a stunning 4.5 mile walk along the quiet western shore with breathtaking views of the lake and lush woodland before returning to the starting point later in the day. A summary of our boat trips today include starting our journey at Bowness and sailing north to Ambleside, where we then catch the traditional wooden launch to Wray Jetty and then follow the lake shore south to Ash Landing before catching the Cross Lake shuttle back to Bowness, where we started.
Follow me out down to the bay. Forget all the worries. When you're with me, let every wave gently kiss away.
Just managed to spot some deer here, munching on the grass and having their morning breakfast. Aww. And now we are approaching Langdale Chase, a house of historical significance and is listed on the English Heritage Register. It consists of 6 acres of landscape gardens sloping from the Langdale Chase Hotel to the shore of the lake. We are now approaching Ambleside and we dock at Waterhead Pier, where you can find a variety of waterfront shops, attractions, cafes and hotels, as well as the youth hostel. There are public benches to sit and just enjoy the sweeping views across Windermere and the opposite fells. Waterhead Pier is less than a mile from Ambleside's town centre, and there are 2 routes available to enjoy this lovely stroll into town. We chose the route that takes in Ambleside Roman Fort. Ambleside's origins date from the Romans, who built a stone fort at Waterhead around 120 AD. Ambleside is very popular with a variety of restaurants, cafes and pubs offering light lunches and tapas or morning coffee with freshly baked pastries and cakes. It also has a lovely collection of specialist quirky little shops which offer a welcome change to the usual high street chains. Ambleside's roots lie in the medieval woolen trade, but the town you see today is primarily Victorian, built of the traditional grey slate that you see all over Cumbria. After grabbing lunch and exploring the town centre, we headed back to Waterhead Pier to catch our next boat, but on the way back we called into the famous Hayes Garden World to look at their Christmas displays. Hayes Garden World has been trading off the same site in Ambleside for over 200 years and attracts over 1 million visitors a year. The Christmas shop was very impressive with lots of fabulous and creative displays.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse.
Our second boat of the day was Miss Cumbria III, and Marley was very happy to be back on board. He absolutely loves getting on the boat. Miss Cumbria is a smaller vessel than the Swift, covering 2 levels and at full capacity can hold 128 passengers, and facilities include a licensed bar, refreshments, heated lower deck and toilets.
Some of the hardness from those brief yet gloomy days. Wilderness, we give you our mess. We're so blessed summer is ended, the leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down. Now,
We are now walking through Wray Castle grounds before heading up to the castle. The grounds are well worth visiting for the huge variety of well-established trees. There is also a mulberry tree planted somewhere by William Wordsworth in 1845, and the wooded area has several pleasant paths leading through it to the water's edge. There are spectacular views across Windermere from here. So Wray Castle is not a real castle, but a private house built in the Gothic Revival style in 1840. It was built for Dr. James Dawson, a retired Liverpool surgeon, and it is now owned by the National Trust. The house was built using his wife's inheritance from a gin fortune, but apparently she took one look at the house when it was finished and refused to live in it. Whilst we were visiting, there was an exhibition marking the centenary of the 1924 Mount Everest expedition, which was really good to look around. You can use the castle as your base and set out down the west shore of Windermere to Claife Viewing Station, which is a gorgeous lakeside walk of around 4 miles, and this is the route that we chose to do as part of our walker's ticket. Or you can choose from one of the many circular walks for a great day exploring this much quieter and much more tranquil west shore of the lake. We've now reached Claife Viewing Station, which was built in the 1790s and later expanded. The building had windows tinted with coloured glass, designed to recreate the landscape under different seasonal conditions. Yellow created a summer landscape, orange for autumn, light green for spring, and dark blue for moonlight, and so on. This has been recreated today with coloured panels as well as glass slides you can hold to imagine the views the early tourists had. In the 1830s and 1840s, Claife Viewing Station was used by wealthy visitors for parties and dances. Just down the path from Claife Viewing Station is Joey's Cafe, where we stopped for coffee before making our way down to Ash Landing for the shuttle back to Bowness. Also on the west side is Hawkshead, and here you can enjoy the tale of Beatrix Potter by visiting Hilltop, which is Beatrix's farmhouse retreat. You can walk to Hilltop from Claife Viewing Station, and it's approximately 1.5 miles to get there. We didn't visit Hilltop on this occasion as we visited a couple of times before, but it's definitely well worth visiting. And being full of her favourite things, Hilltop was the place that inspired her stories and her love for the Lake District. It has a lovely cottage garden with a mix of flowers, herbs, fruits and vegetables, and bought in 1905 with proceeds from her first book, The Tale of Peter Rabbit. She used Hilltop itself and the surrounding countryside as inspiration for many of her subsequent books. Well, we are reaching the end of our journey for today as we are now approaching Bowness-on-Windermere. We are back where we started and we've had an amazing day. We thoroughly enjoyed the boat trips and exploring the West Shore, and I hope you enjoyed coming along with us. If so, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of our adventures and exploring different places with us, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Thanks so much, take care, and we'll see you very soon.
We wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future